Libra, hi. So this is going to be a reading for October 28th through November 3rd. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Libra. Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Hangman. There's a lot of standing still here. There is a lot of commotion that I see in the reading, but I like that the reading starts with this overall energy because that's a lot of just standing still, you know, instead of kind of getting in there, making that fire bigger and bigger and bigger. You just kind of, okay, let's try to just let it all flow by, whatever it is, and we'll handle it like that instead of participating and just kind of, again, making that fire bigger. In the recent past, the Devil, the Eight of Wands, the Tower. Ooh, that's some nasty energy right there. If I wouldn't know any better, I would say that somebody said something or did something quite nasty. It's one of those that no matter how much you try, you probably can't ever take it back, kind of a thing. So I'm not sure what the hell happened there, but it's looking not great. It could be words more than actions here. And we're not the greatest. And they created quite the mess here. These words, or again, potential actions, but I feel like it's more words. In the current situation, the Six of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Cups. I mean, you're getting to a point in which you look a little happy that you're not being triggered as much, or you're not affected by whatever happened there as much as you were when it did happen. So you're getting better with handling it, which again, if you came from this perspective of I can't change it, I feel like you weren't necessarily the one that brought in this ick, but it's a matter of, okay, those might have been hurtful words, those might have been, who knows how they affected you, but they did in a way. It's a matter of, can you accept that it happened and you can't change it, and you can't force them to say something different or apologize or whatever the case, you know? So I feel like you started to learn to deal with what was said or done in a much healthier way for you, much more healthier way. Okay. Whew. That's a nasty energy. What'd they say to you? In the immediate future, the Eight of Swords, the Magician, the Judgment card. You're trying to manifest something, but you look a little bit confused in this manifestation. So I don't know exactly what you're manifesting. It looks to be good, transformative, you know, whatever it is looks to be quite good, but I can't tell what it is because you can't tell what it is exactly, because you're very much in your head about it. And it's creating this kind of noise around it where I can't tell what it is. Excuse me. May I help you? Let's clarify. How do I always start readings at that time of the day for blue? I don't know how I do it. There it goes. Let's do the Hangman. The Nine of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Four of Swords. Yeah, I'm not sure where things went exactly, but in terms of how you're navigating through this, you seem to be getting a better grasp on things. Something was broken here by whatever was done there in the past. Something was broken, and it looked to be quite nice. It looked to be a beautiful energy between you and another. But based on that, right now, things are not looking that beautiful anymore. Quite stressful. But again, it's a matter of how you're navigating through it. That would help you process better, understand better, and potentially even heal. At least you personally. I don't know where the other energy stands. For the devil, in the recent past, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Death card. What? This energy looks like hold on, let me think of this one. Where you want to build a wooden cabin, right? And you get the materials, you get all the wood possible that you would need for it, and then at some point, you know, halfway through, you got the foundation, you got almost all the walls up, you got at least the frame, you know, put together, and then you bring up the walls, you bring up everything, but not like halfway through, you stop and you realize, fuck, this is not wood. You know, it's a I don't know, fake wood, look-alike wood. There's all sorts of materials that look like wood, but they're not wood. But then you realize this is not it. And then you realize not only that it's not wood, you've gotten a lot through it already and you're kind of almost done. But it's like, what do I do? Because I don't want this to be the end result with this material, you know? So it's looking like one of those energies where if this is a relationship between you and somebody else, you or somebody may have stopped here and acknowledged at some point in time that this is not going great and it's unhealthy and it's not what it showed up to be initially, you know? So kind of wanting to end that. Put an end to it because it's not what it presented itself to be. Okay. Let me do the Eight of Wands. In the recent past, you get the Six of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. Tough decision, though. Tough decision and tough way of bringing this up. You know, it wasn't easy. And I feel like you were in charge or responsible, given that you realize this is not the material I asked for, you know? But I get a sense of I'm going to have to let you go, or is this about a job? Whatever it is, it looks tough. And it doesn't look healthy at all, how this was forming up. And I'm not even sure if the words were necessarily nasty at this point in time. I don't think so. I think the situation was nasty to begin with. And then it's like, I need to say something to cut this off. Which was not easy to do from what I can see. But let me see the Tower. The Moon, the Lovers, the Five of Cups. This didn't go well at all. This whole aha moment around it. I mean, just tell them or something. I don't know. It's a little bit messy. It's a little bit deep. It's a little bit hidden too, where it's like, if you're the one that says, okay, I've built on this and now I'm realizing this is not what it looks like and I want to kind of end it, and you're actually going through with it and ending it, how it's being left, it's in one of those positions of almost awkward because the truth is not coming out. So let's say you do that with me and you say, okay, you know, I no longer need your services, whatever the case. And the way I would take it would be, okay, and I go. But there's so much more to it. It's not just okay. And I go. What is this? This is such a soap opera kind of a situation. Especially because there's so much that hasn't been said, hasn't been revealed here. Wow, okay, let me do the Six of Wands in the current situation. The Knight of Swords, the Hangman, the Five of Pentacles. You're doing better and better with accepting that things went potentially south here, and you may have done what you thought was best in the moment, even though there's so many things that are not revealed in that. And it's almost like, okay, well, I'll take this information for what I know it to be, and I'll accept it to be that, and I'm on my way. And you're looking to fall more and more into acceptance and dealing with the situation better and better each day. There's so many questions marks here in this one. So the way you would handle it at this moment in time, I would say you're a freaking pro. If this energy would have left so many questions for me, I don't know. It would be very hard to reach a place of acceptance. Well, I would do it eventually, but it would be very difficult. For the Five of Wands in the current situation, you get the World card, the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. Because you just want to put it behind. You know, you're tired of it. You're like, I just want to put it behind. And how the best way to do that would be to accept that things unfolded in the way that they did. Because otherwise you take it with you. You stress about it all the time. I wonder what that question mark is. I wonder what that one. I wonder what they were thinking. What they, you know. So that's an energy you take with you, and you don't want that. You just want to put it behind you. You're done. Okay. Let's do the Eight of Cups. In the current situation, the Three of Swords, the Judgment card, the Two of Swords. There's some lessons in there, potentially about pain too, in that whole situation that you may miss at this time. I'm sure you'll come back to them, because it almost feels like as you're doing this and as you're taking this approach, which feels healthy to me, there's some things you're passing by that you're not seeing. Some lessons about the situation, this whole ordeal, which again, I don't know what it is. But some things you may have missed. I get the sense that you're going to understand those things when it's time. I don't think it's time for you to understand these things. That's why you're missing them. I feel like these lessons are going to come back at a later time. Let me do the Eight of Swords. In the immediate future, the Five of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Devil. You're not done though. You're not done there. Because it still remains here. So from an energetic standpoint, you are definitely looking better and better. And in a place of acceptance over it. There's still a little bit of overthinking. Take it as background noise, you know, where your thoughts kind of way over there in the back kind of still hang on to, why did that happen the way it did? And can we do something about it? You know, things like that. And if you just let it sit there and do its thing in the background, it's going to come forward more and more and more, this energy of your mind complicating things about it and trying to look for answers for those, you know, question marks there. Because it's not, that situation isn't closed off. It's not even, I don't even know how to put it. It's like, what situation? Exactly, that situation, because there is a situation there. It's, man. Work more towards the acceptance part of it, because this overthinking part of it, this background noise, is trying to push more and more forward. And as much as you're thinking you're not taking this with you because you're done, you just want to get it over and done with, the mind is not going to let it go. The mind is going to want to know those answers to those questions. And I get that. So keep focused on that energy of standing still through it all, instead of, you know, giving power to what's going on up here. For the Magician in the immediate future, you get the Ten of Wands, the King of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. You want something brand new. You want, you're manifesting a way out of that, but I don't think you can get out of that until it's at least somewhat worked through. I get where you're at, And you're looking to be ready to leave this behind if there's full acceptance over it. The problem is there's no full acceptance over it. And it feels like part of you is still hanging on to this deeply. And I get it. How complicated it looks, how can you not? There's nothing remotely close to a closure there. Not even the beginning of a closure. Not even the beginning of a beginning of a closure. I don't know. For the Judgment card, in the immediate future, you get the Six of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Eight of Pentacles. I didn't see that coming. What the fuck happened here? There's still a lot of work to be done on that situation. I mean, on yourself through the perspective of that situation. There's still a whole lot to be done there. In what I see here at the end, it's almost a conclusion that I didn't see coming, especially with how things are looking throughout the reading. But it's one of those, that can be worked through. Don't shoot the messenger. That's just what I got with this energy. And I'm like, how the fuck when it's not even begun to be unpacked? Like, what is that? How can a situation be left like that? With nothing, just an okay. Just an okay to it. Okay. Okay. Let's see what the universe has. The Justice card, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Cups. The universe is fucking with us. With me, and now with you. The universe says, yeah, that can be restored. Not only restored, it can actually work out great. So, I don't even understand truly the reason that's been broken, or why someone saw it broken and from there cut it off, and then all they got in return wasn't okay. But interesting. I know for a fact that the situation has the ability to teach you a lot of lessons if you allow it to. You know, I get you're in this place of, I think I'm ready to move on because, you know, there's no answers to those questions, so I might as well accept it and move on. But I feel like there's a whole lot more to that. Yeah, which you'll see, I guess, at some point in time when you're ready to see all of those things. And I don't feel like this can be fixed and, you know, in a good place anytime soon. But with what I'm seeing towards the end of the reading in the universe there, I feel like it has potential for things to work out here. Who knows in how long? You know, there's a lot of healing to be done based on that. And then, you know, we can talk about, hold on, maybe that was real wood. It was just kind of looking like it wasn't. I don't know. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.